Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I always glitch when I say may or may not. Like, I don't know if you noticed it, but I like glitch, like my tongue rolls funny. Bong simang, as I always say. That means have a blessed week. I hope y'all remembered. I kept hearing Naked and Afraid, which reminds me of a show. So I don't know if somebody here feels vulnerable or if they're in survival mode right now, but that's what I heard. That's all I heard. Okay. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Let's see what we have cooking in this deck for us today. My little light is struggling. It's like flickering. Let's hope it doesn't overheat because I ain't got the time. Yeah, someone here is distracting themselves. Whoever this is, it's like, okay, I'm distracting myself, but this person's in 8 swords. Let's find out why. This light better not act funny with us today. Let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? Knight of Cups? This is a pursuit. Somebody is aiming to come in and express themselves emotionally. And I feel like this is why somebody might feel vulnerable in doing this, because they could get egg on their face, is the vibes that I'm getting. Because the Knight of Cups is usually, oh, who's that? Is that the Empress? It's not just anybody that this person is coming forward to. It's an Empress. So the Empress could be a feminine energy, doesn't have to be. But it usually is divine feminine energy. And with the Knight of Cups, it's like someone wants to come forward and express themselves, but that's where the vulnerability resides, in coming forward and being open, okay? I'm just getting a little bit of nervousness here. It's like it takes a lot to come forward to the Empress. Naked and afraid. This is why they're afraid. Whoever this is could probably see right through them. Okay. 8 of Wands behind it. Yeah, this is communication. But with the Tower, I don't know if the fact that this communication is coming forward is shocking, or the way the chips fall is shocking in expressing oneself to this Empress energy. It's attracting this. So you could be the Knight of Cups or you could be the Empress in this story. But I'm seeing 2 different energies here. One on the receiving end and the other one on the giving end, which is this Knight, okay? Let's see where this goes. Knight of Cups. Naked and Afraid. Queen of Swords, dang. The Moon. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing, you know what? It's like this conversation can go one of 2 ways, but I don't know if it's particularly positive, because this Queen of Swords gives me like the BS detector often. The Page of Wands is like communication, good news. It's giving me a pop-up energy. But with the Moon, there's so much behind it. It's like, how are you? But behind the how are you, there are like 1,000,001 unspoken words, or 1,000,001 things that somebody wants to address but doesn't know how to, or maybe they don't want to address it at all. To me, this is a very surface leveled approach. And with the Queen of Swords, it's not the most pleasant and receptive energy. It's like, to me, the way she holds her hand up in this card as well, it's like, okay, and like, okay, you can speak, or there's something here about this conversation coming forward, page-like. But with the Moon, there's so much more behind it. And the Four of Cups, there could be something here in the Four of Cups that A person maybe isn't all that isn't reciprocating well. There's something here that's just kind of a little off, yo. Has everything to do with communication. There's so much behind this communication. So a person could maybe say one or two things when they really want to say a million. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's to protect one's ego. The Five of Swords is like, I want the upper hand at all times. It could be a little manipulative at times, or it's like fronting. It's like not, like it's kind of like I'm keeping things to myself because it benefits me too. I'm maybe manipulative in my approach because I'm saying this, but I'm really hiding that. There's something off here. And this Queen of Swords feels it. So it's like, what are you doing? You're coming up as a page when the Five of Swords to the Moon. It's like a short-sighted approach. It's like a tactful approach. And I don't think this bodes well. More. What's all this about? Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. This got something to do with third-party narratives. It's like there's an elephant in the room. The elephant is regarding another person. Now I'm seeing three. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Two of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, Six of Swords. Someone here is making plans. Queen of Cups. You see how there are so many other energies around? A person could also be visiting their mom, something like that, traveling. Could be with an energy of the same sex. It could be a girl's trip, not necessarily seeing that per se, but there's something here where it's like a sense of direction. The Two of Wands is planning. You see how this person is looking at the globe, and this is like the Six of Swords is transitioning. So what does that have to do with either of these queens? Because I'm seeing so many queens here. Why is the Five of Swords and the Moon here? What? The Devil in the reverse. Ooh-wee. Something about old habits. There's a person here who doesn't want history to repeat itself with the Seven of Wands. It's like, I need to be guarded towards somebody who has the propensity to be manipulative or self-serving or toxic. Something about cutting old habits. Look, Knight of Cups to the Empress. I'm telling you, this is bringing me back to the beginning. Someone here cannot come forward in a toxic way. The devil is on his head, which gives me the vibe of like the toxicity is being purged because it's not allowed access. Somebody here has a hard time getting through to a person if they come in on some shady business. And I feel like someone here, there could be a feminine energy and you could be a man in that vibration. It doesn't matter. It's like the person who is being approached, they refuse to repeat a cycle where toxicity resides. And there's somebody here coming in on that a little bit because it's like I'm communicating with you, but I'm on something here just feels mysterious. It's like you're neither here nor there. It's somebody who still doesn't really know where to place them. And it's like I see a person making moves. With the Knight of Cups to the Empress, it has everything to do with the beginning of this of the deck. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups to the Empress. The Ace of Swords, a final decision. Yes, it also requires clarity. It requires being truthful and honest. Someone here knows what to do, but I just feel like they're protective of themselves. They're holding on to something as well at the same time. It's very strange. Three of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. It's like an energy of somebody knows what to do, but they don't know how to go about it, or they need courage to go about it. And to me, this is like I distract myself even though I feel nervous or vulnerable and in pain over something. I almost feel like someone is moving on away from a person. They're moving in the opposite direction from that person who maybe needs to fess up or be clear, but it's like it's easier to distract myself from the pain than confronting it dead on, because with an Empress, with the Ace of Swords, it's like truth and clarity is necessary. A final decision, being honest with oneself and this person is necessary to move forward. Not being in the Five of Swords energy, it doesn't work. There was a wall up there. The phase where the goat man is entertained is over. So it's almost like heading forward in this direction is there are certain requirements here that a person isn't prepared to do, give, be a part of. It's like I'm ignoring my pain by investing my energy in other things. Well then, if that's your choice, it's so weird to read. Because it's an energy of I have my foot here, but I want my foot there. The other foot is there. You can't be in two places at once. It's like the intention is to come forward in an honest way. But what happens is through this ego, somebody self-sabotages things, or this like I need to be in the upper hand at all times. The communication becomes surface leveled. It's like there's so much more underneath the lid, but I'm going to keep it there, and I'm just going to present myself in a lighthearted way when there's so much more to be discussed. This person is ignoring their pain in the Three of Swords, but with the Empress, it's like access denied unless one speaks the truth. And whoever this Empress energy is, I'm seeing a lot of feminine energies here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, moving in a particular direction. Somebody here could be visiting a friend over the holidays, or their mother. Two women could be chalking it up. But I'm seeing something just strange happening here. This person knows. There's something they know. There's an inner knowing with regards to this Empress. But it's like, well, I'm going to do this even though I'm hurting. I'm just going to apply myself in something practical even though I'm hurting. Yeah, what's going to come from that? Seven of Swords, that's self-sabotage. That's beating around the bush. It is being sneaky, and it's not being truthful with oneself. This is beating around the bush. The Seven of Swords is like deceit. I'm basically lying to myself. Someone is lying to themselves. It's like me doing this is just lying to myself. For some of you, someone here deserves the truth. They owe somebody clarity. They're not giving it to them either. They're just like, hey, what's up? It's very, very childish. It's really giving. There's so much more left to address, but I don't want to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is mighty big, by the way. And someone here doesn't have time to be dealing with this level of BS. And we have a BS detector here, who at the same time is very grounded and nurturing. But this person is moving forward. This Two of Wands is in the opposite direction. It's like, while you're worried about being in the Five of Swords, this person is already headed into a completely different direction. They've already chosen and exercised their free will to move along to calmer waters, with or without this person who, in their pretentious behavior, ignoring the problem here, is just self-sabotaging. Yeah, I can't really say much other than that. And that's why naked and afraid, because this person is too afraid of being naked. It's like, I'm too afraid of being vulnerable, because what is nakedness? That's vulnerability, especially in dreams. It's like when you're naked, you feel exposed. This person doesn't want to feel exposed, or they don't want a huge light shed on their flaws, right? And with an Empress, yeah, you can't really pull a fast one on an Empress. They see right through people. The Ace of Swords is God's clarity. It's truth. It's like a sharp intuition. What is one going to do with that, right? So this person's like, well, I'm going to tiptoe in the opposite direction, distract myself with whatever day-to-day tasks I have, even though I'm in excruciating pain. Because this person is not even admitting that pain to themselves. They're just ignoring it, hence the self-sabotage, and that's where the Tower comes. So that Tower I saw in my pre-shuffle is like, they're headed straight for maybe an internal reality check or an epiphany, or just this self-sabotage gets them nowhere, y'all. I don't know if this could be a divine masculine energy, because that's how these masculines usually operate, right? Or runners, for that matter. There's something very off here. It's like, let me just self-sabotage and be in this pain because I don't want to get egg on my face by being a knight. Does that make sense? Dang, Tower. This ain't looking good. Tell me more. Why is the Seven of Swords here? We have the Four of Wands, which is harmonious energy. It could be an event. It's an energy of something stable. But when I get the King of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles, it's funny because the King is the match to the Queen of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's an energy of feeling detached and single. This is someone who could have been scorned in a previous situation. There's an energy here of like, yeah, I'm detached, I'm single, I'm independent right now, but they're very cold. There's a cold energy here to this person. I'm going to see why the Four of Wands is here, but I reckon that has something to do with the Seven of Swords. It's in the yellow. It's like this person is beating around the bush. They're beating around the bush. There's an energy of, well, maybe I'm better off on my own here. This is a very cold energy. They're denying themselves something, I feel strongly. I don't know why. Yes. They're really not happy, y'all. Five of Cups is like, there's this very cold and lonely energy here. I don't know if somebody here likes to play certain tunes. It's like, I'm hearing music in someone's house. It's like they play music in the house. They're alone. There's some kind of routine this person goes through, but it's cold and lonely. Something here feels very cold and lonely, and it's like they deny themselves something real. And then when push comes to shove, this is them. Five of Cups is regrets. Why are they regretful? It's because they're just running around in circles because they're too afraid of being naked. Yeah, I'm going to title this reading Naked and Afraid. It's like that level of vulnerability and being honest and transparent is like too much for this person. So it's like, yeah, no. It's like, nope, never mind then. Okay, shot oneself in the foot, yo. This person is, yes, abandonment, wounded, upset, and regret. It's not even cute. And waiting, and forever waiting and hoping for the Ten of Cups. This is someone who, it's like they're hopeful and optimistic for something emotionally fulfilling and expansive, but it's an energy of, well, I best leave myself out in the cold. Why? Because I don't want to get egg on my face for being vulnerable and naked and bare. There's a level of bareness here that is required to come forward to this Empress. Maybe it requires honesty, vulnerability, truth, clarity. And it's like there's something here this person just doesn't want to address, doesn't want to have to do. Yeah, it's energies that like these that just stay where they're at and literally, yeah, what can I say? It's like, it's an energy of, well, I'm not going to go to the party. But then they're upset they didn't go. Then they're upset they're at home bored. Yeah, I don't know. It's giving invitation, but I'm not going to go because it would require this of me. Well, and then they regret not going to the party. Yeah, well, I can't really help you there then. There's a level of stubbornness that I'm feeling here. I would love to get these cards for this person. This is very weird. It's very weird. Why I'm expounding on the Seven of Swords. Like, what is the self-sabotage here? In being cold, in being sharp, this notion that this person is maybe best on their own. And why the Four of Wands? But the Four of Wands is harmony and stability in a situation that involves more than one person. The Four of Wands can be a commitment, harmony between two people, a relationship, something solid and exclusive. That's where the self-sabotage is, because this person is like, well, I'd rather not address something. That's what I feel. Somebody here doesn't want to address something, or they don't want to look stupid. Look, I'm seeing secrets at the bottom of the deck already. The moon is filled with secrets. These secrets could range between this and that. I'm not entirely sure. The secrets could be how they truly feel. The secrets could be what went down. There's something here this person needs to fess up to that they're not prepared to fess up to. And because of that, they're shooting themselves in the foot, essentially. It's just a lack of honesty. Look, secrets actually did flip. I hid something from you, and I'm afraid to tell you about it. 1, we have finances. I'm busy with work right now, and it requires my attention. What did I say? This person distracts themselves. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Play. I just want to have fun with you. For some of you, this person, they're playing. The Page of Wands is like exciting. It's like, hey, how are you? But more than that, it doesn't, there's no staying power in this person's approach at all. And it doesn't bode well for this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is making plans, y'all. I don't know if you are identified as the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords. For some of you guys have air and earth somewhere significantly in your chart. But I'm getting this vibe of like someone's making plans to progress and head into a direction where they feel safe. They feel, well, I'm going to ask about it. Where's that person going, really? Space. I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. Yeah. This person has themselves convinced that they're better off away from others. When you think of the show Naked and Afraid, isn't it a man and a woman who are naked and they have to like go through things together? Like they spend X amount of days in the wilderness and they're just like bare ass in the grass. I always laugh at those situations. I'm like, well, dang. I'm sure it must be chafing down there because none of that looks pleasant. But I personally couldn't do it, y'all. Definitely not naked. No way. It's like, how do these cameramen? Anyways, yes, right? I feel like this is someone who, what they realize is that they're not the only ones putting their heart on the line. They're not the only ones naked. The person they're approaching with all of this love and abundance and emotional availability, this is also a very enlightened being, okay? This is an ascended person. They too are putting their hearts on the line. It's not just them. Like this is somebody who has themselves convinced that it's like, oh, I'm the one who is subject to hurt because like this is a very, I'm going to avoid this because I know, like this is stubborn, yo. This is someone who, it's like they're avoiding coming forward and coming clean. I feel like in a ways to like prevent rejection. There's an energy of someone who's trying to prevent rejection here. It's like, I'm going to beat around the bush, tiptoe around the situation. I'm going to keep it lighthearted with this page energy so that I won't get egg on my face. But at the same time, I'm not going to say too much. It's like overcomplicating things. When the clarity is enough, the truth is enough, they're coming forward to an Empress. So it's like, an Empress energy is highly empathic. It's not somebody who's malicious or, you know, coming for the jugular here. But the requirement is clarity. Someone here doesn't have time for that anyway. It's like this page is like at the door when no one's home almost. Does that make sense? That could definitely be a synchronicity for me to say that. Somebody here could have knocked on your door and you weren't even home. Dead ass, I'm hearing that. That's for at least one of you. For some of you, were away. Maybe you went away for the weekend. I really feel somebody knocked on someone's door and they weren't home. That's a lyric in a song. Knocking on the door but no one's home. Damn. Shit. Look, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I'm getting chills. I want to see you. This is someone who wanted to see a person. They could have knocked on the door, but no one's home. Don't give up on me. I'm scared to lose you. Yeah, contradicting AF. There's someone here who's like, they're popping up because they haven't let go of someone's energy, but they're popping up in a very crappy way. If I can be very honest, it's like, it's very unfair to this person who's making plans. They're not too, what's the word? My ice queen is not a thought out queen. It's like there's Empress energy in clarity and being honest and truthful. I feel that's just a requirement here. I see I promise you in the reverse. Someone here could have broken a promise. I want to know where I feel likely this Empress energy is headed. Tell me more about the Two of Wands to the Six of Swords. Yo, that's creepy. I'm seeing the Lovers. What do we need to know about the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords? What is that progressive energy about? The world. My gosh. This is world travel for some of you. Somebody here could literally be traveling overseas for some. Dang. Y'all going places. Take me with you. This is so interesting. That to me reminds me of world travel. This is also somebody who's closing out a cycle. Oh, wow. King of Water. Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. This King of Water feels fresh. This King of Water feels very fresh. This is not the Page. But the Knight of Swords is coming in very, very quick too. There's someone here who's going to act fast, but I can't say it's this Page. This Page is like, hi, how are you? Beating around the damn bush about whatever it is they need to say. Their hang-ups are stopping them from being honest and vulnerable with someone who is honestly a sweetheart. If I have to go to the Empress, I'm going to be like, listen, darling, like I'm going to just, this is the kind of person who would understand you. This is the kind of person who would be empathic concerning you. As long as you're truthful and honest and they can feel you're being genuine to them. This is not somebody who will, you know, make you regret being vulnerable, naked, and afraid, right? Because anyone who's in Empress energy knows that it takes great strength to do that at all. It's like, wow, you're elevated, you're being vulnerable. Just today, someone had given me a very heartfelt compliment. And I was like, this person left me a voice note. And I've known this person in my work, but I never really talked to the person since. And they left me probably one of the nicest voice notes I've ever, like, I don't know how to describe it, but this person was so honest in how they felt about my work online. And I was like, wow, I felt understood. I don't even know how to explain it, but I felt very understood by this person. Because it wasn't just oh, you look beautiful, or oh, you look like this. No, this person expressed themselves in such a vulnerable way, but it was so eloquently expressed where I was like, wow, this person gets me. And I barely spoke to this person, you know, but I could hear that this person was elevated. This person is awakened in the way they spoke. I don't know how to explain, y'all, but you won't regret being open and honest with people, right? I feel somebody here who's like, let me just hide. Let me avoid being open and honest. Let me keep it glossy. Let me keep it surface level when it's costing them somebody amazing. And I see somebody transitioning. This King of Water feels very different because this is a person who's willing to be emotionally vulnerable. This is a person who has a level of maturity where their emotions are concerned. It's usually a very balanced energy as well. Someone here is closing out a cycle, turning their back on someone who, quite frankly, is a bit childish here. And I say that with love because it's like, if you're dealing with somebody like this, why are you beating around the bush? There are a lot of secrets here that somebody doesn't want to disclose, but it's a requirement to have something romantic with this Empress because the Knight of Cups is a romantic offer. It's not, hey, let's be friends. If this person wants to sow seeds for the future with somebody like this, it's like, you best be honest. And they're messing up their own chances because whoever the Empress energy is transitioning, moving forward, and stumbling upon a King of Cups. And that is not this little Page from the beginning. This could be a new admirer. My Page of Cups can be new love. With the Knight of Swords, it's coming in quick. It's like, hey, I have something to say to you. I have something to say to you, right? King of Pentacles, grounded energy. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's competitive now. It's gonna be a competitive energy because it's like that could be the Tower. I'm telling you, this is kind of like messed up. It really gives me the vibe of somebody who blew their shot. They blew their chances with someone by coming in very fake. And I'm just going to call it that. It's fake. Somebody can sniff that it's fake. I rather be vulnerable, open, and honest and get egg on my face than present myself in a very fake way to a person that I hope to build something with. Does that make sense? It's like there's something positive in knowing that you were just honest. Even if you get rejected, at least you were honest. I find it feels good, yo. It's like I'm honest. I can at least say I was honest. And I'll be like, okay, I respect that. Have a good night. Like, it's really, I said, why do people have to be so afraid of rejection? Tell me about this King of Cups. Let's see who this King of Cups is. I heard the word Tongan. Somebody here could be... I heard Tongan, which is so... Somebody here... Yo. This person might be a little exotic. Yo, I don't know if you guys are meeting somebody or somebody here has that in their bloodline. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody here is letting go of the baggage. It's like, I need to let go of the past. This could be a person letting go of the baggage of the past to allow themselves this level of like emotional maturity and groundedness. Sometimes in releasing the past, you ground and stabilize your energy emotionally, for sure. It's like, yeah, I need to move forward in a grounded, stable way. Tell me more about this King of Cups. The Fool. I can't make it up. It's like, my chances in life are best made when I let go of the past, when I lighten the load. The Fool is like a nomad who packs lightly. Somebody here needs to let go of the baggage of the past to be open and exchanging their energy in an emotionally grounded way. All it's going to cost you are the burdens, right? There's some kind of emotional baggage here that I see somebody letting go of and lightening the load. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. It's like, I need to free myself up so that I'm an emotionally available person to exchange and put my heart on the line. To exchange with a beautiful energy like this. Someone's energy is gorgeous. It's like, your energy is gorgeous and somebody here is just playing with it. And I see a person, this could be even someone new, who is like, no, this person is definitely worth letting go of the pains of the past so that I can free my energy up, take a leap of faith and deal with them and exchange with them. This is like a cautionary tale because I see somebody like, it's like, why are you combative and dodging? It's in the Seven of Swords. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna, with someone who's wholesome, sweet, kind. It really doesn't matter if you're vulnerable, naked. There's no need to be afraid when you're naked with an Empress. I said what I said. There's no need to be. It's like, damn. Wow, Nine of Swords. Yeah, look. I'm telling you, this is someone who's nervous. I'm feeling a competitive energy. It's like one person who came in very surface level is nervous. They're nervous and in regret because I feel like they know that all it takes is someone solid, free, available, and a person who's let the baggage go. Because here the person's carrying all the baggage. In the reverse, it's an energy of letting go of the baggage. Somebody free, emotionally available, and charming to snatch this person up or to be involved with them. I see that bothers a person greatly. So I'm seeing like three energies here. Okay, men and women alike. There's a person here who they didn't put their heart on the line. They didn't put their heart on the line. And I see someone who will. If this is the same person, I can't say, because this person reads very, very different from that page. Whoever this King of Cups is, it's like, screw the past. I'm letting go of my past. I'm heading in like a fool with my heart on my sleeve. I'm offering my cup. This is someone who's free of the past enough to be emotionally available. That's the King of Water. That's a masculine energy and water energy. It's like, my emotions are present. I'm emotionally available. I'm grounded in them. And I'm willing to put my heart out for this person. 10 of Cups. I don't even know when that happened. But it's like, yeah, that's what I want. So I need to situate myself in the best position to do that. Wow. This person has beautiful energy, and I'm feeling different kinds. So take it wherever it applies, okay? There is a person who is doing all of that. And look, and this could gather This could gather an angry response from a person who regrets not having done that. The Knight of Swords is like sometimes a person who's coming in very quickly, maybe even a little bit hostile with their communication because they're in the energy of the Five of Cups and regret for not having done what this King of Cups is willing to do. Again, this does not have to be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. It's just an emotionally available masculine energy. Women can be in that energy as well, but it's kind of like, I'm balanced. I know where I stand. Taking chances in life don't rock me. I've let go of the past. I treat this pursuit much like a clean slate. I'm not going to let the pains of the past hinder me. And I see this bothering someone who didn't do exactly what I described. It's like, I'm regretful. So I'm coming in. It's like, then they speed up, right? I'm seeing someone else do it, guys. It's like a Knight of Wands with a Death card. It's like, this is a player energy. It's that Page of Wands. It's like, that's making somebody jolt. Like, oh, now you want to be naked and fearless? It's making them regret being this way. But they're two completely separate energies. So for a lot of you, you're meeting somebody who's emotionally available, open, free, and available, and having let go of the past. It's like closing out a cycle. For some of you, you meet this person online and you're talking to them, and then for some of you, could be traveling to see somebody. That's for some of you who met somebody online, because I'm seeing that online energy. I saw the travel, and I'm seeing somebody who's like free of the past to entertain the likes of you, which nobody needs to be afraid and naked to deal with an Empress. Just naked, right? Just vulnerable. No need to be fearful. This is not somebody who intentionally hurts anyone. If anything, they're healers. They're enlightened beings. They're empathic to people. Okay. Dang, this is like a rat race, y'all. Let's see. Let me get my Divine Masculine deck, because I'm getting multiple energies. Someone here doesn't have the time to deal with surface level BS. I'm going to get a few of these and see what's up. I'm sorry, let my ego get in the way of this connection. That's exactly what is happening. They're going to be very sorry. That Five of Cups is like, but the audacity to come in like a bat out of hell at that. This regret is theirs to carry, not yours. You have no power. You have no idea of the power you have over me. There's something here where this person doesn't like being vulnerable. It's like they like connections where they don't have as much heart in it, because there's no risk in dealing with somebody in a childish way when your heart's not on the line. This person probably has surface leveled connections. It's like they deal with karmic connections, the ones where they don't really love the person, but it's like hit it and quit it, and they're out and their heart isn't on the line. The person that they really truly love is the person they are not entertaining for exactly that reason. Their heart is on the line. They don't want to be naked and afraid. They just want to be naked. So then they can go be naked with people who interchange with their energies, and they don't have to do much for it. This is an Empress. It's like pick of the litter of all the queens in the deck. So that's somebody who's adored. And there's someone who adores that energy who is going to take a chance on them. It's like, yes, why not? Why not put my heart on the line? Why not let go of my past baggage to free myself up, to put my heart? And I see somebody really falling deeply in love with this Empress energy, but I cannot say it's that person who was tiptoeing around it before. It's not the same person. I'm telling you, I'm feeling two completely different energies, guys. There's someone here who let their ego get the best of them, and I'm sorry to say it. It looks like they're gonna lose here. This is someone who has a lot of sexual energy as well. But to me, that's more like a motivated energy. Look, this is someone who hasn't done anything. I know I've been procrastinating. So it's like they're stalling. Watching social media posts. For me to mention social media earlier. You're my best friend. I wanted, in my head, I said I wanted to know more about the King of Cups. I can't wait to show you off. This is someone who's more proactive. It's like, why would I beat around the bush? Or why would I? This is a very different energy. And look, there's someone who doesn't want to see a person move on with someone else, but I'm afraid that it's exactly what's happening here. Because a person who's not afraid to love and be loved, it's like they're going to show off their partner. They're going to be happy. It's like, hey, mom, hey, dad, look at this. It's like they're free. They're not worried about what other people think. They're not there for other people's validation. They're not going to let the past hinder them. I'm telling you, there are two completely different energies. This is like, I'm in love. This is who I love. Look at who I love. I'm in love. That's so crazy, y'all. Yo, you know what this reminds me of? It's like a layer of energy that reminds me of my father's love for my mother. My dad would show off my mom all the time. It's like, look at her, you know? That is what I'm reading here. And then you have somebody else here who's like, I don't want to see you move on to someone else. I'm in regret of where my ego left me. This person has been stalling, procrastinating, watching, but not putting their heart on the line. And they're going to have to watch someone else put their heart on the line and be in love. And they're going to show it off too. So it's like, damn. This is someone who's not afraid to love. They're not afraid. This is a person who takes chances in life. And I'm very in love with that energy. It's a very nice, I don't even know how to explain it. But it was like a layer of energy. It's like, it reminds me of when I saw my parents go out. And how my dad was always proud. Somebody here could also have a love language as a gift giver. Okay. I'm already seeing it. Look, I should have treated you better. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, life is so short. Don't wait for someone else to treat your person better than how you should have treated them. It's really not nice to see that. I personally can't say I've been there, but I can only imagine, because it's like, damn, had I had them on my arm at all the Christmas parties and family events, and had I treated them to, like, I don't know, a dinner date, and had I don't know, it's like, had I treat them better, right? To me, these look like they're going to a Christmas party. And I'm seeing that here. I'm seeing people visit their moms, traveling, la-di-da-di-da. There's a person who's, I feel, booed up. Okay. That's why I said cuffing season is in full effect, y'all. Don't let the lack of someone's reciprocation hinder you from moving forward in life. Okay. Tell me more. Look, there's a person who wants an individual back, and I see that person flying in like a bat out of hell in a space of regret when there's someone else. I'm feeling that here strongly. This person probably was friends with benefits, or they just remained in a surface leveled way, or this is someone who liked friends with benefits connections. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be your friend, but I don't want the responsibility of being your long-term partner. It's safe to be friends. This says you're my best friend. Yeah, well then you stay in the friend zone, respectfully. Unbreakable bond, pure intentions. I feel like that's the divine feminine with pure intentions. There could be a bond here. We have power couple. Yeah, I'll let you decide who that's with. But there's definitely another prospect I'm smelling. Not ready to commit. What did I say? Someone here could have been very non-committal. A power couple is not a non-committal set. It's definitely a committed set. So there's a set of people here who are coming into their season, and I'm seeing a non-committal energy who liked a friends with benefits narrative, keeping tabs. Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for that one. Tripped and fell in love. Somebody wasn't banking on falling in love. And I also see this look depressed and crying over you. Damn. They gaslit the situation. 5 of Swords. It's like, how can I pull the strings to get things the way I want them to without the responsibility of having to be with a person long term? Terrible. Yeah, classic tale of what it looks like to shoot oneself in the foot. Let me get this deck and then I'm going to wrap it up here. Yeah. I said the word vulnerable, naked, and afraid so often. It literally says vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. That's the saddest part. The individual that they're approaching in a very superficial way is a person they can most definitely be vulnerable with. It's safe. That's the funny part. It's like you're running around in circles, avoiding being open and in love with somebody who loves them back. They can be vulnerable with. It's like they shot themselves in the foot. That's really the Seven of Swords. It's like you're lying to yourself. This individual is an empath. That was their lesson. I feel this person failed it. It's not everybody's reading, but I am a realist as well. And I feel so sad because I'm seeing someone who is giving me no, let me see. There's a song, I think, I'm trying to remember. It's Feel the rain on your skin, no one else can feel it for you. Let me look it up. Okay, it's called Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. It's like this person with no inhibitions. I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I am undefined, I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned, staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it, release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin, no one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Can you imagine? I said something about unspoken words. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines, but we've been conditioned to not make mistakes. But I can't live that way, right? Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. Today is where your book begins. Live your life with arms wide open. That's what a person here is doing with so much love to give. I can't say someone else did that. Like, I'm seeing a set of two. Some people, a person is throwing caution to the wind and saying, screw it, I love this person. I'm going to let go of my burdens of the past to be able to love this person. Not all of them are doing that, my loves. I'm seeing a very avoidant energy and another one who just says, screw it, never mind the past. I'm going to go in this with my whole heart, not a crumb. Because I see somebody beating around the bush, just giving a crumb of energy, procrastinating the real deal and losing the love of their life, okay, to someone else. It's like, I don't want to see you with anyone else. What did I say about competition here? And guess what? I feel they just might end up seeing exactly that, because I'm seeing a very loving energy saying, screw it, yes, let's go to all the Christmas parties together. It's somebody who's not going to waste time either, I promise you that much. It's like, I can't wait to show you off. What are you talking about? That's how love should be. Like, I'm personally, and maybe it's because I see my parents in that way. It's like, you should be proud to be with your partner. I don't know why I'm saying that for some of you guys. This maybe a person never wanted you to post them on social media. That's for some of you. Okay. which it's not about parading your relationship online. Like, privacy is sometimes the best, right? But there's more to it. I don't know how to explain it. This is someone who's like, yeah, here, meet this person, meet that person. They don't have anything hidden. That's the thing. They're not under the moon. There's definitely too many secrets here for some of you third, fourth parties that they can't be seen with. Yeah, nobody has time for that. It reminds me of my dad and my mom, to be honest. That's nice. Yo, that's so nice. It's like, yeah, look here, this is my dad, this is my mom, this is so and so. Yeah, so it's giving me that energy. This is someone who's like, I have nothing to hide. I'm in love. Those people live their life. And then you have other people who tiptoe around with their ego, who just stall. And that's why that song is so relevant. I had a lot of chills while I was reading those lyrics. A lot of chills. All this person had to do was be vulnerable. All this person had to do was decide. Ace of Swords. But they never did. It's time to decide about this relationship. I feel like divine intervention will take place in a way where if this person doesn't do it, someone else will. And oh my gosh, I do not want to be that person that day. It's like, it's time to decide. You have to be vulnerable for this. There is somebody here, and that's the thing, like, every situation is different, but if you resonate with this story, someone is going to do it, because the Knight of Cups is heading to the Empress. It's like, it almost smells like a courting season or a cuffing season, and a knight will approach that Empress. So Empress energies, you're looking hella good right now. Divine Feminine, sit back and just allow the chips to fall where they need to, because I'm seeing two people coming together who are not afraid to be together, who are free together. It's giving goals, okay? And to that effect, my parents were goals. This is, yes, this is my person. Look how amazing my person is. This is, I screwed up. What have I done? Who is this and who is that? Yeah, I'm seeing two completely different energies, but they're in these pictures. They're in what I just read. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. For some of you, that's what someone is realizing. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting and passion. Try something you've never done before. Yeah, it's up to each person, right? Fate. A destined partnership will take place nonetheless. I believe it. Last cards. Very soon. Another decision card. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What do you want? Keep an open mind. That's why I'm saying keep an open mind as to how it's going to happen. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I really feel somebody who is just utterly surprised by whoever this is approaching them, that is vulnerable, open, loving, kind. And I see somebody very flattered about it. Like, I don't know why. I see somebody reciprocating that energy. And everything I say matters. That person who gave me a compliment, it could have been anyone, right? I don't see nothing in those ways with that person, but it's just an example, right? Somebody could flatter you. I'm seeing flattery in her energy, and it's like, yes, sure, why not? Why not go out on a date? Yeah, a request for a date requires putting your heart on the line. What if this person says no? Okay, move forward. It's like, what are you losing in being open and vulnerable? Absolutely nothing. That's why I'm saying it. Keep an open mind. It may differ from your usual type or expectations, but at least you were open to the occasion. I'm seeing a lot of courtship in these cards, okay? Attraction, let your friends help you. Oh, that kind of fell out. Very thick. Engagement. Something could move in a more serious way down the line. That's why Spirit is saying just be open. Just be open. You deserve love. Yeah, you deserve someone who is okay with being in love with you. Because there's one thing when somebody loves you, but there's another thing when someone loves you and isn't afraid to be vulnerable with you. Those are two completely different things. It's like there's an energy here who's still wounded, who is still, they have their hang-ups. So they don't want to put themselves out there, or they don't want to put themselves on the line. But it's like, that needs healing, that needs revisiting. And I'm seeing someone else who's like, screw the past. I'm not going to let that define me and my experience and my level of generosity and availability to this person. I'm willing to be wholeheartedly myself in my expressions. And I see that being someone's success. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner, you see. Keep an open mind very soon, and you deserve love. Damn. Smells like a rat race, if you ask me. What did I say about divine feminine attracting things? It smells like a rat race. It's like whoever is available, I see new things taking people in different directions. It's like it's anyone's game. There's a deck I haven't used in a very long time. I want to use it. It's the first deck I ever made. I didn't get my logo quite right at the time, but it was a prototype. Do you see? This is the right one. This would look like Inspector Ratchet. Let's get this deck out and then finish. All right. Naked and afraid. Physical touch, play pretend. Yeah, for some of you, there's somebody here who's just that. Maybe they're more physical and that mask is still on. This person, I feel they're going to get triggered. I don't know who they are. There's something about them, like 3 is a crowd. So there could be a third party energy here. But I'm getting this energy of this person gets maybe easily triggered. So it's better to just keep my mask on. It's better to just play pretend. It's like where their emotions are concerned. Look at all that water. They're not stable. Okay, maybe this person's love language was physical touch, or the interactions they usually have are more carnal. I really feel this is someone who, it's like whang bam, thank you ma'am, and more not. Because where my emotions are concerned, I can't do love. Like, this is somebody who doesn't know how to do love. It's not like they don't love, they just don't know how to do it, okay? Damn. Liberation. I feel this is divine feminine. Yes. Divine feminine, I feel like you've liberated your spirits with feeling lucky. I'm not even saying you have to feel lucky. You are lucky in this energy. I don't know what it is. It feels very auspicious in a way where things are coming your way, right? You're attracting things. With ghost here. Courtship. You could have ghosted somebody. Somebody could have ghosted you. But I just see someone free and detached from maybe a repetitive cycle. It's like in the World card that I saw. Courtship. Might be a bit of a stressful situation because I feel like there could be a ghost from one's past that's stressed out about this. But I do, as I felt, see you getting courted. Okay? And you need to keep an open mind because for some reason I feel like the person that's going to court you is not your usual type. I feel like you could be speaking to this person initially on the phone. Tell me more. We have nurture in the reverse. Maybe you should focus on self-care a little bit more. Discovery is here. And waiting game. Why is waiting game here? Insight and soulmates. For some of you guys could have gotten a reading done. You guys are waiting. He is like, I want love in my life. There's an energy of someone who could have gotten a reading done asking about their soulmate cycles or what's to come for them in love. It's like they feel like they've been waiting. I feel like you're going to discover that the wait is sooner than later over. Okay? Just be open-minded. Be in the present moment. All right? That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.